Hi all, welcome to a Southern Woman's Lifestyle Vlogmas. This is our first one and we're on day 21. Woohoo! Southern hors d'oeuvres. Southern cheese straws. Everyone has a recipe. They're absolutely delicious. There's a reason why everybody has a recipe. It's basically the same recipe. They've been around since the English colonists came over. Ingredients you'll need: 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese, 1 stick of softened unsalted butter, a pinch of cayenne, 1 teaspoon of powdered Coleman's English mustard, and 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour. And you'll need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. First up, I grate the cheese. I have extra sharp cheddar here. You can use mild, whatever you choose, but I would suggest it at least be sharp because the flavor profile is close to a Cheez-It. That's the closest I can tell you what it's like. So it's always better if you have a little sharper cheese. And I take the 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour and I put it in a fine mesh strainer over a bowl. And I'm going to add everything to this, and then I'm going to sift it. Now, if you want to add more, I'm adding a teaspoon of Coleman's powdered mustard. You can add more if you want, but that's what we add. And 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt, and then a pinch of cayenne. And then I'm going to shake everything together and sift it, and then put the bowl to the side once I'm done sifting all the flour mixture. And then I move on to putting the stick of softened unsalted butter in the stand mixer bowl, and I whip the butter on high. And now I'm going to add the cheddar cheese that I grated earlier. And I mix on medium. And then I scrape down the bowl. And then I add the flour mixture and I mix on low. And this is going to look like pebbles almost because it needs a little moisture, and that's why we're going to be adding 3 tablespoons of water. But first I've got to get through this portion of it before I can do that. And then I'm going to turn it off once I get it to about there, and then I scrape down the bowl, and then I put it back, do it again, and then I add 3 tablespoons of water. And this, all of a sudden, it'll come together, and you won't know why, but it's the water. And I forgot to lock it, so that's why I was jumping around. And it's on low. And now I'm going to take it out, and I've dusted the surface. I have a silicone pad there, and I should say matte, and with flour. And then I put the dough, and I take another silicone sheet, or you can use 2 sheets of wax paper if you have that, and roll the dough in between it. Now you could either use a cookie press or you could use this method. I'm using this method because I can't find the cookie press. So there's always a reason, as my mama would say. And this always takes a minute because I want it to be 1/8 of an inch thick. And now I've peeled the top sheet off. And then I just square off the dough before that I rolled out. And I'll just reuse this dough and roll it out again. And I'm going to cut them about 1/4 inch wide strips for the dough. That's what I'm looking for. And it's kind of a willy-nilly thing. I mean, it's just, some people are really good. Some people use rulers. I don't have a ruler, so I'm just free-forming it. And this is what they look like when you put them on the pan. I try to arrange them as neatly as possible and not too close together because there's a little bit of a rise, not too much. And this is not self-rising flour. This is just plain all-purpose flour. So I'm going to be placing it in the refrigerator for 15 minutes, and that will help with the rise because the butter, the steam will come off and get a little bit of a rise. It's going to bake between 8 to 10 minutes in a 350-degree oven. And now I just repeat the process with any extra dough I have. And again, it should make between, I believe, 40 to 60 cheese straws. It just depends on how you roll them out and how good you are at it, because there can be some waste if you're not careful. And then I bring them out of the oven. I just cool them on a wire rack, and they'll keep in a storage container probably about a week. And this is what they look like. They're absolutely delicious. They're great with cocktails. And when I say everybody in the South serves these, I really mean it. Everybody has a recipe. That's how great they are. To help our channel grow, we're asking everybody to please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're enjoying our content, we really hope that you are. Please consider becoming a subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. We also ask that you please watch the video from beginning to end. This also helps us out. It's all because of how the YouTube algorithm works. Otherwise, we stay hidden. All these things are necessary for growth on YouTube, and we'd love to grow. Thank you all for your help. Happy holidays! It's Vlogmas! Yay! We're so excited. It's our first Vlogmas. We've been having a video go up every day from December 1st, and we'll go all the way through December 24th. On the weekdays, they go up at 3 p.m., and on the weekends, they go up at 9 a.m. And if you're not already a subscriber, please consider becoming a subscriber. This does help us out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us. It's all how the YouTube algorithm works. Also, if you can hit the notification bell so you never miss one of our videos, that would help tremendously. Thank y'all, and see you soon. Thank you all for watching. We're very grateful to all of our new and old subscribers for supporting us and helping us grow. We know that Hurricanes Helene and Milton have destroyed lives and communities, affecting so many who live in the South. And they have a very long road to recovery. And with the cold weather setting in and the holidays almost upon us, we're encouraging everybody to help those in need by donating to the American Red Cross, the Salvation Army, World Central Kitchen, All Hands and Hearts, AmeriCares, Operation Blessing, and Save the Children. We're not affiliated with any of these organizations, but we know they're doing great work on the ground. And as always, stay safe and be blessed. And happy holidays.